this barrel and I'll.
What?
I just gotta give them water and I'll help you.
Okay. Okay. Well, I can just kind of bash on a little bit.
Yep.
Maybe.
You got some nice good stuff. All right. Nice.
Melvin. Lynn George.
That's me.
That's you. What the hell?
Beep, beep.
I don't think it's chocolate. So you can have it.
All right. Thank you. Oh, true canyon.
Another one. Is that the same one?
It's different ones.
Percy.
Yep.
What is going on here?
That's the pet insurance before they go out.
Hmm. Okay. Okay, whatever. Okay. So this is, we don't get out of the way. There's no.
That's my dogs. They're singing.
That's what he's upset about?
Yes.
Get over it, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Get over it. Okay, so this is chicken bricks. Allison Fortis.
Where is she from?
Edgewood, New Jersey.
Oh, you need your bucket.
There goes. What happened?
No, no. We're not going to get all excited about them. The clowns out there. We don't need to get all
Where are your
excited.
manners? Who barked? Did he bark?
I don't know.
No, that'd be Larkin. And this is from Darwin. Jesus Christ, the envelopes are tough. I tell you, the envelopes are tough. And that's from Darwin, my friend Darwin.
New York?
He's in Maine now.
Oh.
Deer Isle, Maine.
Okay. Donation or chicken breast?
Ipswich Utilities Department. I can hardly wait. Oops, missed. Look out, you lose your nose.
Mama has a sharp object. You need to be careful. Yes, your mama has sharp object. Go. Go. Lucky.
This will be exciting. Okay. Now, which bill is this? 60. This is the house. And look at it, it's down. Why not? I know. They're not doing the laundry here as much.
There you go.
Look at that drop.
Wow.
So we'll find it on one of the other bills.
Right. Which one is this one?
So in other words, that the house bill is $1,267, and the barn bill is $943,
Did that go up or down? Looks
and
like
the
that
guest
went down.
house is $81. Isn't that wonderful?
That's fantastic.
That goes in there. That goes up there. Amsterdam. This is the one that sends us that stuff. You know,
What's that?
every once in a while they have something interesting. And they put our name on it. I was wishing the other day I had a flashlight.
We have to get a couple of flashlights. We'll get one for the house too. Something we can hang right, because when the,
You mean like that one?
yeah, like that.
That's a $250 flashlight. It goes right to the barn. It's a police flashlight.
Nice.
We should put it over there.
Yeah, 'cause they're looking for one down in the other, building also. So if they have to go out
I
to
don't
the
know whether
barn.
we have to buy a $250 one though, because we have other. There's different kinds of flashlights. So you just better make a list and I'll figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah, but that one.
That one's staying here. Because you know where it is.
Somehow we lost 2 of those.
Oh. Well, we haven't found them yet in our cleaning. I'm sure we will run across them though.
Right. Okay, so I don't want to read the paper with that going on. Okay. And here is Jan Gerald. Mailing it on the 9th. You can have that one.
Thank you.
And here's $1 for the fun fund. When I get old, I don't want people thinking, what a sweet little old lady. I want them saying, oh crap, what's she up to now? I think I like that one. I'm sorry, did I roll my eyes out loud?
I've heard that one.
That's a good one. Just keep smiling. There we go. Inquiry and confidential. I suppose this is you. This is. Did you want to see how confidential it is, or whether we need to keep the name? Wells, Maine.
Wells, Maine. That's within our district.
Huh?
That's within our area.
Well,
Oh, and it
okay.
is a veteran. Yay.
Blue Cross Blue Shield of Massachusetts.
Nice.
Ugh. Health plan summary. What the hell? What are they sending me this for? Well, this is all the things they paid.
Oh.
The totals are always amusing somehow here. I did have a lot of zeros in my balance.
That's good.
I would think they would total it up, though. I don't see any totals. That's impressive. I had, what, 2 emergency room visits? At any rate, that's not interesting. If they gave me the total, I would figure it out. I mean, that might be interesting. RW, who's RW? Washington, D.C. I had a boyfriend named with initials RW. This is not the boyfriend. Okay. Open immediately.
Oh, I know those.
That
Those
looks
are the
like
checks for the, kennel renovation account.
Oh, look here,
You can put them right with your stuff in the, in your drawer.
in my drawer.
Yeah.
Ice House from Fugan. The Ice House from Fugan.
Ah.
There you go.
Love it,
Love
love
it.
it. That's wonderful.
There you go. Got that decorated. I'll put that over there.
Okay.
And this is Mazzotti from New Jersey. This feels like trouble.
Spell M-E.
Luxury linen fitted sheet. A fitted twin-sized sheet.
Oh.
I'm gonna put that on the floor.
I need names. Oh.
It
Oh, I
doesn't
wonder
say-
if that's the person who sent it.
Is there anything in there?
No.
I don't see anything.
Hmm.
Okay, well, that's that. That is that. Oh, I didn't do any. Oh, I forgot to do this. Um, so where I gotta find the start? There you go.
Find it?
There. They told me to keep refreshing it
Oh.
because it's doing weird things or something. Oh, oh God. Oh.
All right. Fluffy85 says, hello. Okay, B Short wants to know, aha, Percy and Melvin ready to go out. They're getting there. Crafty, Lynn, how are your dogs? Has Bianca spent time with her pups? My dogs are here today. It was gorgeous out, so I couldn't see keeping them home. And Bianca did not spend time with her pups today because she had her Advantix yesterday, and I don't know how that would be.
Don't do that.
Yeah, so she's staying away from them for a few days. This is Carlene. How pretty she is. Texas Toast, did you get a new estimate from the cleaning service?
No, not the full estimate, but it was going to be $2,000 just to do the upstairs. So I can tell you right now, we just can't afford to do those.
Right.
And he said we really don't need it. He said the place is not what they usually have to clean up.
Right, right.
They usually clean up floods and
That's what they
stuff
did
like
at my
that.
house. I had water,
Yeah, water
Lane.
damage, stuff like that.
big water damage. Yeah.
He said no. He said he thinks that we need just a straight cleaning thing, and he gave me somebody's name.
Oh, good.
You can take that and you can deal with it, right?
This one here?
That's
Yep.
Apparently it's an old girlfriend of his.
Oh.
Something like that. Is that the one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll give her a jingle.
Put it in the bucket before you forget it. There you go.
Good thought. Oh, Fluffy85 said, what is happening? No mail call warning. And Crafty said, refresh. Discus is not working properly. All right, so we will refresh later. Barbara from Michigan. There is a book for Matt called Foals over by the Monkey Fist. Please put it on the mantle for him. Thank you.
I saw that come in.
Did you see that?
I looked it over.
Monkey Fists. Where's...
It's around. I've seen it.
All right. Oh, here it is. Got it. Put it up on the mantle. Next to his poo picker. Okay, perfect. All right. Crafty says, my condolences on the loss of Violet. As a Merlot pup, she was one of Lynn's grandpups. Yes, she was. Oh, time flies. I tell ya. Texas Joe says, will Jamie, Cindy, Lori, and others be returning to the main house to help out? I know that Lori is supposed to be coming tomorrow, Saturday. Yes. Yes, tomorrow, Saturday. So Lori will be here Saturday to do mail call with you also. Diane H. says, now that you're down to 3 house dogs, have you considered adding and introducing a young one? Maybe 3 is enough, just wondering.
No, I'm looking at them.
Yeah, we looked at some today.
Yeah?
Yep. So we're looking for possibly a little girly.
A little girl out of the CC litter.
Yeah. There you go. Crafty wants to know, are you purchasing health insurance for the dogs before they are placed as service dogs or pets? As service dogs. Schnauzer Mom says $250 for a flashlight.
It's a good flashlight. I've had it for quite a while. It's when I need to look at what's happening in the barn, I can put that flashlight on it. I can see it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a police flashlight, and
So you can always bean somebody with it.
That's
too.
right. Hit them with it. Right.
All right. Crafty wants to know, how are the pups progressing with training this week? You were watching today. How they were doing with their spoon.
I wasn't watching the training. I was watching rear ends today.
It looked like you were watching
Specialty.
training. No, they were doing great this week. They did a lot. Both litters, the Christmas and the Tribbles, were doing their spoon feeding, recalling with names. And Des was working on figure 8, just getting them used to the figure 8 for the Tribbles.
Where is she doing that?
She actually put the figure 8 on in the ice house, but only brought them to the Donkey Cafe. She didn't want to freak them out, so they just
She's got to be very careful to have them in a corner so she didn't get flying backwards.
Yep. And it was done one at a time, so
so
she did really well with it.
Okay.
And it was funny because the little Tasha decided, oh, I want to go for a walk with this, until she got out into the driveway and then was like, what was I thinking? And booked it right back into the ice. So, yeah, she's a brave little girl. She's a funny girl. Fugan says, Lynn, Carlene, couple more stickers for the ice house arriving today. 8 stops away. Lynn pick it up on your way out, please. We do have them. Thank you, Fugan. Crafty, was Bentley buried in the plot with Lunar Thumper, etc., or with Bailey? Ben was over with the boys in the plot over next to the parking pit. Okay, now I have to somehow refresh. Here we go. Look at that.
Good Lord.
I did it. All right. Hey, that's us. Mail call with Carlene and Lynn and Jiminy. Lila May says, check out these Amazon hands-free flashlights. So wear them on your head. Best thing we bought.
What?
That's a flashlight. That's like an LED strip. And you put it on your head.
And that projects light out, or it just lets everybody know where you are?
Right. Lila Mae, you're gonna have to answer that one. I've seen the ones with the beacon right here.
Right, we have some of those.
I use those to clip my dog's nails at home.
Yeah.
Yep. Denise wants to know who is on tonight. I believe that is Aniela. Martha wants to know, Lynn, when is the replacement camera coming for Puppy Hill? I don't have that information. They know we need it. They're sending it to us. I don't have an ETA on it, though. Indy Dunes would like to know, Carlene, how was your day? And thanks.
I bet I spent 4 hours today sleeping.
Well, good.
I'm exhausted.
Well, your body was
I am
telling you,
exhausted.
and you were listening
My
to
body's telling me a whole bunch of things.
it. Well, sleep today was its top
Sleep is it,
priority.
I go near that chair and I'm out.
Oh, I bet. She says, thanks to the personal assistants who helped Dolores with her spring look today. Her arms are missing, though.
I can't believe it.
I noticed that the two didn't work. A much needed
I'm not
smile
convinced of that
today.
yet.
We'll find Dolores's arms. They're probably on. Well, there was another one out
Well,
there somewhere.
well, they're not because she's sitting at the table.
Oh.
The other one's sitting at the table. She hasn't got arms either. Or legs. So that was in real trouble.
All right. Sniddles wants to know, will you be putting Elvis's ball back on his horn?
Yes, of course.
Yes, and I did retrieve it, and I know where it is, so when we're ready, we can have it put on. I, myself, will not be that person. Joanne A. says, on SDP chat board, someone was asking the size beds for sheets. This was either their SDP chat board name. Perhaps they are watching and will chime in. So most of our beds are, what would you say, twin?
Mhm.
Twin size, yeah. Fluffy85 says the camera in Kennel 10 is on highlights for a long time. I was emailed that and I just told them to report it to Explore. We have nothing to do with fixing cameras like that. And Martha CP from Virginia wants to know, Carlene, can the college girls do the cleaning for you?
They could, but you get to a point where you need a pro. You know? I mean, you take some college kids, they have to come in and sweep the floors and stuff, but they won't get the edges.
Mm-hmm.
You know? They're just not trained that way. So.
I do have to say, though, these kids here, the high school
Yeah?
girls, they know how to use a broom. They know how to use a mop. When I was in hospitality and had high school kids as my hostesses, they did not know how to sweep. They did not.
Well, I'm glad life is looking up here.
Oh, yeah.
But we need somebody who's really good at it.
Mm-hmm. Get into the nitty-gritty.
Yeah.
Okay, BioBC says, looking at the tribbles, can you tell with pups this young if some pups get along with each other and other pups don't get along? That's hard to say. It all depends on, are they being disciplined, the person who's watching them? Are they, when the two dogs have each other by the throats, are they breaking up the fight and putting them down in their place where they should, like a mother dog would do?
Yeah.
That's the question. So dogs are going to be dogs. They're going to see what they can get away with, especially these young ones. Amy from Kentucky, I believe, says, is SDP money being used to pay for utilities in the guest house even though recipients can't stay there? We actually do have recipients going to be staying there. So, I don't know how to say this one. Abe Sabab? Abe, how do you say
What?
that? ABESAFAB?
Oh, I don't know who that is. I don't know.
All right. They want to know what happened to the kennel that showed in Kennel 10, the camera. It's down for some reason. I'm sure Explore is working on it. Crafty wants to know, does Trainer Des know the discus chat was messed up yesterday? Yes, I did tell her that, and that you did have questions. So any questions you still have, keep them until next week.
We are going to have to That question was bothering me on the guest house.
Mhm.
I mean, I have never split it up because we've always used it or whatever, but that's certainly something that
We can look at later.
yeah, and that only has the guest house on it. Whereas you take the barn one, has the laundry and the,
Yeah.
So we could split it, I mean, and we should,
Yep.
Although the bookkeeping around here is not that absolute because I spend a fortune that I don't bother even recording.
Mhm.
So I don't think in any way Service Dog Project has gotten cheated. That really kind of worries me that anybody would even think that.
Right.
Somehow I spend $30,000 a year on the Service Dog Project, one way or another.
Okay.
Starting with if you all know, I pay that chicken shit
Mhm.
$550 every month.
Mhm. Yep.
So
The Shatterpond.
I'm not
winner.
shortchanging anybody.
Okay, so Archie says Carlene or Lynn was Elvis's gold ball, which he found back. Yes, I did.
What?
I did find Elvis's missing
gold
gold
ball.
ball. Yep. What future fundraisers are you working on? We have some coming up. That'll be a surprise to everybody. So as soon as we have the things in, we will be disclosing them. It'll be fun. And BJ Moose 22 wants to know, where do the ducks hang out? Do we still have the ducks over there? There's a
No.
little pond.
I know, but I didn't
But
see
the
them.
chickens, they were there. I haven't seen them.
I have a
lately.
funny duck story.
Okay, I'm game.
As you get old, sometimes these things flash in front of your eyes that aren't necessarily there. And Janine came through the gate the other day, and I swear she had a duck with her. And I had to really triple bound and get, and it was Wanda. It was a little white fluffy thing, but I swore it was a duck. I thought, what the hell she got a duck for?
Oh, that's all we need. Although I was talking about our turkeys the other day. And don't even ask how I got on that subject. Okay, the cam on. Oh, look at that. All right, let me do one more refresh and see if there's anything else in there, because I'm sure there might be. Okay. Oh, the cam in camera 10 is not working. No problems with electricity. No, there's no problem with the electricity there. Carlene, I sent a headband LED light to you several years ago. If you have someone look around for you, it's a very good projected light source. Oh, that was from Nova Canis.
I do know. I do know about that one. It's around somewhere.
So we have more cleaning projects to do, don't we?
Yes.
We have this. Now that is done, and the sunroom. So I am sure after we tackle this area, we're going to find a lot of things.
We're finding all sorts of. We are finding the stuff I bought to put together. We were going to try and milk a goat, and at the same time we were going to try and milk a dog, so that we had some colostrum set away. And by the time we had the dogs, I'd lost the pieces of this project, and as we're cleaning house, I'm now finding them. The pump is still in the cellar. I've seen it, and it's gotten stashed away again.
You'll have to describe it and.
Yeah, it's on a board like that big, on the plastic, the usual plastic, and it's red.
Okay. All right. Next time I'm.
It's got a funny little thing at the bottom, which is the suction.
Okay. We probably thought it was a bud tool.
Probably.
Tool, and it went into the bud area because Bud has his own area down there now. All right. Indy Dunes wants to know if the microphone has arrived yet from Explore. No, it has not. Crafty wants to know how is Sizzle recovering from her spay.
She's done fine.
Look at her over there, chomping on a bone. Yeah. A couple more days she'll be good as new.
You know, they spayed Mariah, or whatever her name is. They told him to walk her for 6 weeks.
Usually it's 4 weeks just
Really?
walking.
You
Yeah.
mean I'm supposed to be walking her?
Don't allow her to run like she does with.
Well, I do,
Jim.
yeah, don't let her run. But.
Yeah, you know, they want them on a leash to go out to relieve
Okay, well,
themselves.
it just seemed like an awfully long time.
Crafty wants to know any upcoming spays or neuters. I know the recent litters are too young. Yes, they are too young, and I think that we have spayed and neutered all that we have at this point because we're still watching dogs. We're still looking at them. Which reminds me, next week sometime you have to look at the two, Nessie and Callie. And tell me your thoughts on them, because they're still they're coming up to that age. We have
Right.
take a peek at them.
Have we got people that will take them?
Possibly.
Well, you,
Possibly.
I'll find the dog, you find the people.
There you go. Barbara from Michigan. Carlene, do you need to replace carpeting upstairs also, or linoleum?
I wouldn't put carpet back anywhere in this place.
Right. Well, no dogs go up there.
No
though.
dogs go up there, but
But
still.
it collects dust.
It collects stuff you don't want to even think about.
Yeah. So I really don't think we have an answer to that just yet until we get up there and actually look to see how bad it is.
I'm not going up there.
I've been elected. But you can stay down here and I'm just going to show you things. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Just like we've been doing.
I don't know who says we have to have carpet in the house. It's crazy.
I think they did it back when for keeps it quiet or warmer or something. I don't know. I don't know. All the carpeting came out of my house.
The thing I'd put down is I'd put down that pig stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That would be good.
Yep.
Because that you can get that cleaned up. But
There you go. Coco, my canine from Lori, overgrown toes. Didn't they get their hooves trimmed not that long ago?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think the goats got their hooves trimmed long ago, a
Little
little while ago.
Get out of here.
There's Uber, very pretty, very very pretty. Oh. And, okay. Oh, we got all kinds of little pictures. Oh, there's a little
What's that?
That's Tasha.
What's that thing? What is that?
That's the old chicken coop.
Oh shit! Okay.
We're using one of those pieces as so we can keep the door open and the breeze goes through and
Wonderful.
doesn't stink.
I made those things up on one day with nothing to do.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're putting them to use.
But they are getting used around.
Yeah. Okay. One more refresh, guys. Okay. Okay, here we go. Snills wants to know, will you be putting a fan in the barn for when it gets hot?
It should be arriving tomorrow.
You have a fan?
A fan. I bought a fan with a wizard. You know, the water thing.
Oh, nice.
I've only bought one. I thought of buying two, but I only bought one.
Yeah, well, you can always pick up a second.
That's true. Well, the problem is it's the postage.
Oh.
You know, by not buying it then, I probably wasted $50 on postage.
Oh. Okay.
But I didn't know how. I want to make sure this one works.
Right. Right.
Also, I want to put it in the Donkey Cafe so you keep the people and the horses, if they want to get cooled off, they get over there.
Mm-hmm. Are we going to use those fans with the misting fans?
That's what
That's what this is?
that's what this is.
Oh, okay.
The ones we have now,
Yeah.
they're clogged up. They only, and to buy that mister thing is only like $7. It's just very,
Right.
but they do clog up, and you got to get them a filter with them.
Oh, that would make sense.
which we did not do, and so there's some cleanup to do.
Right. D29 wants to know what is for dinner.
I don't know. I had Indian food for lunch.
Yeah.
It was very good. I don't know.
Well, we'll have to find something. We'll find you something. Sam K wants to know, is the t-shirt above the back or the front? Is the t-shirt above? Does the front still have the paws? The front of the Dogfest t-shirt, I think that's what you're referring to. That has just our logo on it. Not this logo, this, I call it the swish, the line dog logo. So that one that we posted is the back of the shirt. Barbara from Michigan says, Carlene, I trust you. Some of these questions are a bit personal. You don't have to answer, she said. And once in a blue moon says, ducks are vectors for avian flu, so you don't want to encourage them. Ooh.
All birds are.
And Barbara from Michigan says, Carlene, I got an estimate to organize, clean my 3-bedroom home and garage, $3,500.
Yeah.
Yikes. Fluffy says, it's Moira, Carlene. On the other side of the river says, Mariah was pregnant and had an infection when she was spayed. So perhaps that is why her reduced activity was so long.
Mariah. I'm not talking about Mariah. I'm talking about Moria.
Moira, yeah. Yeah. And Crafty said Moira was the dog recently spayed. Mariah was from the Nuppy litter back in 2013. Okay, that's why I didn't know who that dog was.
Didn't I give that one to Tanner?
I don't know. I'd have to look at the master list
There were 3 dogs in that litter?
in the Nuppies.
I don't know. In the litter I'm thinking of, there were 3 dogs, and 3 of us took a dog
Oh.
to see which one would end up behaving very nicely. And mine behaved very nicely until I gave him to Tanner. What the hell?
Yeah. And Lady Barbara 61, it has the picture of the goats.
Those goats are funny.
They are.
I mean, for all they're annoying and a whole bunch of things, they are amusing to watch.
Yeah. So there's a good chance that this weekend we're going to give dogs a bath because they're really gross, but I think the goats should have a bath too. They're dirty. I don't know what they were rolling around in. I don't want to know what they were rolling around in. Okay. B Short would like to know, are you planning on riding Uber or Rosie anytime soon?
I don't know. I just go until the next day. I don't know.
Right. Well, you got your saddle. You got a big saddle.
I got a big saddle. It's in the training room, I think, hanging from the rafters.
Oh, excuse me. We have a little boy in here that got a hold of something. Excuse me. Hi. No, thank you.
What was that?
Plastic.
Oh. Marky, what'd you do?
Okay, sorry about that.
She took it away from you.
I did, I know. Crafty says, thank you for another great mail call and Q&A session. The Tribbles are very busy. Cindy has to judge a lot. Oh, yeah, so they have the Tribbles out at the teepee again.
Yes, you're wonderful, but I don't want to get my face licked.
And beef shorts and vinegar would probably be good to clean out the fan, mister.
He's a good boy. The phone. Let me answer the phone.
Oh, it's Fugan.
Call from Fugan.
Hello? The other what? The other sticker packages? We got a sticker package. It just arrived?
Okay, I'll grab it.
Okay. Tell Lynn to pick it up. If we can get it here, we got a few things going on. Okay. Okay.
Thank you, Fugan.
Oh, we'll find it. Don't worry. Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay. And that looks like it. They're thinking vinegar might help us out with the older fan misters. Soaking it in vinegar.
I don't know. Might.
It might. Yeah, worth a shot, right?
It is. You gotta be careful where you spill the vinegar. I spilled some vinegar right there by the swing set.
Mm-hmm.
That grass is never gonna grow again.
Well, okay. I believe that is it. That's all we have for tonight. So let's find you something to eat, and then I'm on sticker patrol and grabbing my dogs.
Yeah.
And I'll be here tomorrow.
There's leftover Indian food. I can eat that.
You want that?
Yeah.
You sure?
Sure.
Okay. And we will all see you mañana.
Yeah.